Cardboard Chaos is one of the easiest games to play. If you've got a cardboard box, you can play Cardboard Chaos. Now, you don't have to have a massive box like this, but I happen to have one. Bodhi is quite a big dog, so the smaller the dog, obviously you don't need a very big box. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a few pieces of food. I'm actually going to start off by placing them around the box. So I'm not even putting them in the box at this point, because I want to see that Bodhi is happy being near this box. And don't take that for granted. Your dog may be a little bit worried by a box that wasn't there a few minutes ago. If they look like they're having fun, maybe just drop a few pieces. I've switched from his daily food from the treats, and you can see he's now not as into it. He was waiting to see if there was anything better on offer. Now, I am purposely holding this flap up to make it a bit easy. I do want to make sure that, say with a flap like this, if Bodhi went into the box and one of these flaps maybe caught his body by surprise, maybe it caught him round the back of the ears, I don't want him to have anything other than a fun experience with this. So I'm going to get you to start off by just scattering a couple of easy pieces just around the cardboard box, so that we just make sure that Bella is comfortable with it. And then if she's good with it, we might just pop one on the lip of the cardboard box and just see if she's happy to investigate it. Very nice. So watch for the body language, like look at where is her weight. If she's keeping her weight on her back legs, that's saying that she's not overly confident with this. If she's diving in there quite happily to get the piece of food, that's wonderful. Definitely when we're playing this game, flaps, yeah, exactly that. Flaps is something to watch out for. So we're starting off super easy and just keep scattering down. You can use really small pieces of food. If your dog's on any kind of dry food, you can absolutely use their daily food allowance. If your dog is really happy with that, you can start to introduce a bit more chaos to the Cardboard Chaos. It might be that they're stepping into things. It might be that we have a little pile of cardboard. So confidence boosting for dogs that struggle with movement, noise, when they are actually making that noise and movement themselves, it can be much easier for them to deal with, because they understand, right, okay, I moved this thing, it made a noise. Whereas when they hear a door slam or a car door or something like that, they might not have seen the source of it, and I think it can be much more of a struggle for them. You can use flat bits of cardboard. You can tell how much Amazon I get in my house, so you can create little tunnels where they could potentially go underneath. But again, don't make it any harder than you think they're ready for. Very nice. Clever girl. Crinkly bags can be great. All of these can just make slightly different noises, either to walk on them or start to walk around them. Really nice. Very clever. Egg boxes, loo rolls, you name it. You can add that into your Cardboard Chaos. Really like egg boxes. They're basically a little free snuffle mat for them that you can drop things into. So if your dog is into cardboard and they like ripping it up, that's absolutely fine for me. That's healthy destruction. If they are tearing off any little bits and swallowing it, we just want to make sure that none of that cardboard is getting ingested. None of it is there swallowing it. Great confidence boosting. A great one to play on a hot day if you don't want to go for a walk, or when the weather's terrible and you don't want to go out. You can absolutely play this one inside as well. So super easy game, free, and all you're using is some of your dog's daily food allowance. You could actually put food into the egg boxes or the loo roll innards. You could toss it in there, and they're just going to have a good old rummage while making a fair amount of noise. Good job. What's in there? So it's a really good way of using some of their daily food, maybe a few extra treats, have a mix. I think is really good for them to be sort of finding different food in there. I think she's done a good job.
Yay!
Clever girl. Wowza.